Reduce, reuse, recycle your coolest cans into artwork. And why not make Hello Kitty Pac-Man magnets or clips or whatever you want to turn these into? You'll probably be the only person with one. I use my Sizzix machine. I like the Big Shot, but you can find the red one there at thrift stores for rather cheap nowadays. The best way I've found to tear these cans down is to take sharp scissors, poke a hole near the top, cut around the top, cut down the center, then cut the bottom off. Be extremely careful, please, everybody. Safety first. If you're under 18, please have an adult help you. And no matter what age you are, just do not cut yourself. These edges are so super sharp. Wear gloves. I then take a foam sheet and an edge of a table that I'm not afraid to damage, and I put the image against the table on the foam sheet, just run it back and forth until it's as flat as you can get it, which they're never going to be all the way flat, so just do your best. Then you want to cut that sheet down to fit in your machine, so cut it about the size of the die. This will save you on adhesive back foam, because that's what we're going to use on the back of these. So you're just going to peel that off. I prefer to lay it down flat and then put the can on top of it. Flatten it without slicing your finger off, please. And then you're going to want to cut around the edges, not only to remove the adhesive so it doesn't get on your Sizzix plates, but also we want it close to the image size so that you can line out the image the best you can and make sure that it clears the size. You don't want this getting snagged on your machine at any point, but it is very hard to match that image to the pattern on the can where you want it. So you just have to do your best and have faith. The big dies cuts them like butter. Look at that. The edges are rounded. They're still not super safe though. They're not as sharp. So you could poke a hole in this and turn it into a necklace if you wanted, but I didn't tell you that, okay? Because they still are kind of sharp. I suggest you use them as art where you're not going to be playing around with them. This here is the Sizzlix. That's much thinner, but cuter, but it doesn't cut quite as well. You have to look at your plate settings real good on this one. These are Hello Kitty dies from about 15-20 years ago. They have been retired. Your best bet is to look for them on Etsy or eBay. Craft stores still sell plenty of dies, just not the Hello Kitty ones that I'm aware of. And thank you to the TikToker that's been sending me a lot of views. I don't know your name to thank you, but some wonderful person has been crediting a video of mine from about 6 years ago. So thank you to you. I'll shout you out if I figure out your name. Have a good day, you guys. Love y'all.